Hey folks, looks like I'm finally kind of back at this a little bit. Um, this is a video I've actually been uh, planning to get around to since, I was looking at my, my uh, videos on, for my channel here, a couple minutes ago, and I guess this was actually back in like the end of June or early July when I did that one about the candy bar, and I was sort of hoping I'd have something like this up, you know, not long after, but well, real life kind of got in the way of that. It's one of those things where like I was saying, in the last one of these coffee time videos I did at the end of last year. Or at least in the comments anyway, they were, doing that whole big, COPA thing where they were, saying they were gonna, you know, like fine people that were, putting up, videos that were like not kid friendly on channels that were supposed to be or something like that. And, it's like I was saying in at least the comments, I was pretty sure I was being, a little too careful about you know, not upload or when I was putting up and what I had on my channel and all of that. And well, even back with that last JM Tries video I did, I pretty much realized that yeah, I was like I was saying, being a little too careful about it because even by then, if they were actually going to get people, these huge fines they were talking about, we probably would have heard about it. Well, if not by then, we would have heard about it by now. And since far as I know, that hasn't happened, I may as well, get back into this since it's, something I enjoy doing and kind of makes me feel better than, when I actually do them. So, as for, why I, didn't quite get around to, taking some of my older stuff down like I had said I was gonna. Still intend I still kind of intend to go through and kind of curate, I guess would be the word for what I've got up on here. But part of the reason that didn't happen is the first couple of months of the year I actually had other stuff on my mind, because my grandmother was, actually in hospice after having a, rather major stroke at around Thanksgiving time last year. So I had that on my mind, and then she passed end of February. Uh, and then what, like right when we were done with that, in early March we had this whole pandemic thing started. Which is one of those things where I guess I kind of got to be a little bit careful with that too. Um, which is why I suppose one of the content creators I follow other places tends to refer to it as the human malware, which I might do a little bit, but that's one of those things where especially on the day job front, that really hasn't played out quite the way I had expected, or actually not the way I had expected at all. Because I was thinking that, well, hey, we've got this, this thing coming through that's, are they gonna, shut us down for, a month or 6 weeks? And hey, I was, looking to, do, other stuff with my time anyway, but turns out, not to look a gift horse in the mouth here, but turns out quite the opposite happened. Because when all this started, I'd been working 6 days a week for, quite a while. And then I actually wound up getting overtime on a fairly regular basis too. From the middle of March until actually sometime in September, which, actually kind of surprised me. It's, I guess, not necessarily a bad thing. It's just kind of the opposite of what I thought would happen. Um, you know, uh, gonna try to avoid, saying too much about it because it's a mess we could have probably, because as it stands, we're in a mess that we probably could have avoided. To the extent it is, at least if things had gone more the way I had thought and kind of hoped it would. But well, too late to worry about that now, I guess. So just gotta, keep on, try to keep going with, what we got here. Um, but yeah, so between work and stuff going on with my personal life, haven't exactly been paying as much attention to my YouTube channel as I had wanted, or my written blog. But I guess that's kind of how all this goes. But like I was saying in a post on my blog here the other day, this is since I had and have things I need to get done the next couple of days, I'm gonna try to get to well, this is one of them. So when I'm done with this, I think I'm gonna try to get to some of the other stuff too and see how all that goes, and hopefully I might actually get somewhere with some of it. And I would like to think I'm gonna be able to do more of this on a more regular basis and going forward too. So yeah, this is maybe not my best content ever, but at least I'm kind of sort of trying to come back a little bit, which I think is an okay thing, and hopefully I'll have more to come in a better amount of time here. So anyway, I guess I'll see you. When I see you. Have a good however long, folks. Talk to you later.